Okay.
I can get in. Hit recording. Where's the guests? Do you have any guests? They're coming up. Welcome to the Contractors License Board Applications Committee virtual meeting. Before the meeting is called to order, we'll play a short video to explain procedures for this virtual meeting and how members of the public can participate and interact with the committee during the meeting.
Welcome to the Professional and Vocational Licensing Virtual Board Meeting.
When the meeting begins momentarily, the chair will take a roll call, explain any specific rules for this particular board, and then move to public comment. The name of the board member will appear on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. For instance, this is board member Y, and this is board member E. Public testimony will be accepted. At the beginning of the meeting and before each agenda item, you can indicate that you are ready to
Can you just try one more time?
testify by clicking on the raise hand button being circled by the mouse on your screen now. The approval by the mouse on your screen now.
Oh, okay. Okay, bye. Are you in charge of the fight? Got it, thank you. Go to the onsite. See if I can pull it up. I'll put the difficulties. And I'll bring that one up. I'll retry that slide. Share what? Difficulties slide. We'll need to put up the second for difficulties and you're gonna, oh, stuff.
At the appropriate time, the board will recognize you to speak and ask you to unmute your mic as shown here. Again, public testimony will be accepted at the beginning of the meeting and before each agenda item. Public attendees will not be able to unmute their microphone until recognized by the board. Public attendees who are recognized to testify will be asked to identify themselves by name and their affiliated organization if applicable. Please mute your microphone when you are finished speaking, as a courtesy to others and members of the board. Public attendees will not be able to unmute themselves after the testimony is completed unless recognized again after raising their hand. At some point during the meeting, the board may choose to move into executive session. When the board moves into executive session, the board members' microphones and video feeds will be turned off, and a similar screen as you see now will be displayed. When the board returns from executive session, their microphones will be turned on as well as their video cameras.
Welcome again to the Professional and Vocational Licensing Virtual Board Meeting.
At this time, the chair will call the meeting to order and take a roll call, as well as explain any additional rules that may be specific to this board.
Stop sharing.
Okay. Welcome to the application committee meeting. Before getting started, I'm going to read the following. For internet access, to view the meeting and provide live oral testimony, please use the link at the top of the agenda. You will be asked to enter your name. The board requests that you enter your full name, but may use a pseudonym or other identifier if you wish to remain anonymous. You will also be asked for an email address. You may fill in this field with any entry in an email format, e.g. name@emailprovider.com. Your microphone will be automatically muted when the chairperson asks for public testimony. You may click the raise hand button found on your Zoom screen to indicate that you wish to testify about that agenda item. The chairperson will individually enable each testifier to unmute their microphone. When recognized by the chairperson, please unmute your microphone before speaking and mute your microphone after you finish speaking. For phone access, if you cannot get internet access, you may get audio-only access by calling the Zoom phone number listed at the top of the agenda. Upon dialing the phone number, you will be prompted to enter the meeting ID, which is also listed at the top of the agenda. After entering the meeting ID, you will ask to either enter your panelist number or wait to be admitted into the meeting. You will not have a panelist number, so please wait until you are admitted into the meeting. When the chairperson asks for public testimony, indicate you want to testify by entering star and then 9 on your phone's keypad. After entering star and then 9, a voice prompt will let you know that the host of the meeting has been notified. When recognized by the chairperson, you may unmute yourself by pressing star and then 6 on your phone. A voice prompt will let you know that you are unmuted. Once you are finished speaking, please enter star and then 6 again to mute yourself. For both internet and phone access, when testifying, you will be asked to identify yourself and organization, if any, that you represent. Each testifier will be limited to 5 minutes of testimony per agenda item. If connection to the meeting is lost for more than 30 minutes, the meeting will be continued on a special date and time. This information will be provided on the board's website. At this time, I'm going to call the meeting to order, and I'm going to conduct a roll call. I want to ask each member to state who, if anyone, is present with them. Maurice Torrigo,
Present, and no one is with me.
thanks, Maurice. John Polachek,
Present and no one's here with me.
thank you, John. Darryl Suhiro,
Present, no one is here with me.
thank you, Darryl. Randall Lau,
Present, no one else is here.
thank you, Rand. Russell Inoue,
Present, no one's here with me.
thank you, Russell. And I am Paul Alejado, and no one's in here with me. At this time, can I get a motion to amend the agenda to correct inadvertent errors?
I'll make the motion. First change in agenda, page 26, number 205. Delete Mains Builders Hawaii Inc., Morgan Mains RME, B General Building, withdrawn at the April 25th, 2025 meeting. Second change, page 42, number 375. Delete Valifo'u Construction LLC, COOC, Valifo'u RME, B General Building. He withdrew on 125 for C31 Masonry, which was approved at the 325 meeting. Third change, add Peak Performance Energy LLC, Michael D. Cooper RME, C13 Electrical. That concludes the motion for the amendment.
Okay, thank you, Randy. Can I get a second?
Second.
Okay, thank you, John. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carried. At this time, I'm gonna read the new application committee's recommendation. So for the first one, Action Group LLC, Ivanhoe Keohu Army for the A General Engineering is deferred. Michael D. Barton for the B General Building is approved. Baumgardner House Rising LLC, Christian Baumgartner Army for the B General Building is deferred. Bonsai Design Build LLC, Martin Allen Bryan RME for the C9 Cesspool, C27 Landscaping for the C17 Excavating, Grading, and Trenching, and for the C33 Painting and Decorating is approved. Mali V. Bryan RME, Bonsai Design Build LLC for the C33 Painting and Decorating is approved. Christopher A. Campfield RME, Craco Jennings Inc. for the B General Building is deferred. Matthew W. Chun individual for the C37 Plumbing is approved. CLK Repairs LLC, Eddie Wong RME for the B General Building is deferred. CRS Construction LLC, Craig R. Snyder RME for the B General Building is approved. Emil T. DeJesus individual for the C52 Ventilating and Air Conditioning is approved. Dean M. Denny individual for the B General Building is approved. Diamond Quality Construction LLC, Taimani Lopez Army for the C5 Cabinet Millwork and Carpentry Remodeling and Repairs is deferred. Sean K. Diebold Army, Climate Pros LLC for the C13 Electrical is deferred. Empire Electrical LLC, Ezra L.K. Cristobal Army for the C13 Electrical is deferred. Epic AV Automation LLC, Scott J. Vazich Army for the C-15 electronic systems is approved. Brandon Jacob Eisenhower Army Holly Partners LLC for the B General Building is deferred. Fitzgerald Anderson Builders LLC Reed Fitzgerald Army for the B General Building is approved. Global Outdoor Control Technologies of Hawaii, Inc. Jeffrey Hare Army for the C-25 institutional and commercial equipment, and the C-44 sheet metal is deferred. Good Tree Construction, Inc. Dong Jin Ha Army for the B General Building is deferred. Green Water and Power Hawaii LLC, Daniel Z. Gold Army for the C-13 Electrical is deferred. Gregory Design Build, Inc., John H. Gregory Army for the B General Building is approved. Andreas K. Grand Individual for the B General Building is approved. Holly Design Build LLC, Jason M. Zick Army for the B General Building is deferred. Roger A. Haskey Jr. Army, Molina Engineering Ltd. for the C-31 Masonry is approved. Higa Plumbing Services LLC, Calvin C.M. Higa Jr. Army for the C-37 Plumbing is deferred. Jonathan M. Hurt Army Taper for the B General Building is deferred. Chad Brent Iverson Army Warm Springs Holding LLC for the C-52 ventilation and air conditioning is deferred. Jeffrey J. Joseph Jr. Individual for the B General Building is approved. Andrew Kikailoa Kalivai Army Elite Concrete LLC for the C-31E concrete cutting, drilling, sawing, coring, and pressure grounding is approved. Keone C. Kealoha Army Sperber Landscaping Companies of Kona LLC for the C-27 landscaping is approved. Kilauea Rain Gutters Inc. Keopele V. McBride Army for the C-44A gutters is approved. Una Loto T. Latu Individual for the C-31 Masonry is deferred. Mains Builders Inc. Morgan Mains Army for the B General Building is deferred. Manamawi Solar LLC Romero Covarrubias Army for the C-61A solar hot water systems is approved. Filiami V. Naulu Individual for the C-31 Masonry is deferred. New Horizon Telecom Inc. Leighton John Lee Army for the C-68 TN Communication Tower is deferred. NS Air LLC KL Tantog Army for the C-52 ventilating and air conditioning is deferred. Pacific Dirt Works LLC Jason LK Chong Army for the A General Engineering is deferred. Joshua J. Plumley Individual for the C-5 cabinet millwork and carpentry remodeling is approved. Kai KFC Reyes Individual for the B General Building is deferred. George Bartley Ruick II Army CML Specialties LLC for the C-25 institutional and commercial equipment is deferred. SC Construction LLC, Sammy W. Moniz Army for the C-31A cement, concrete, and the C-56 welding is deferred. Shuka Fire Protection LLC, Vladimir B. Landem Army for the C-20 fire protection is approved. Tesla Inc., Dustin W. Tim Army for the C-13 electrical is deferred. Tonole Electrical Inc., Brian Tonole Army for the C-13 electrical is approved. Tower Construction Hawaii Inc., Christopher A. Molinar Army for the B General Building is approved. Alexicio F. Facauta individual for the B General Building, the C-27 landscaping, and the C-31 masonry is approved. Visionary EOS Hawaii JV Matthew Lee Guru Army for the C-20 fire protection is deferred. West Electric Solar LLC Jordan C. West Army for the C-13 electrical is deferred. WMCE LLC Joseph E. Dean Army for the C-13 electrical is approved. Carrie's gonna read the next.
Thank you, Chair. These are the deferrals from the April 25th, 2025 meeting. Five Star Flooring Inc., defer. 4N Services LLC. The C-13 electrical has been withdrawn, defer the others. C-37 and C-57A pumps installation. A&D Consulting LLC. The C-32 ornamental guardrail and fencing was approved in May 24, as well as the C-56 welding, and defer the C-48 structural steel. AFO Pro Quality Roofing LLC, approved. ATD Power Solutions LLC, defer. Gordon O. Ahara, individual, defer. Kami HVAC LLC, defer. Align Industries LLC, defer. All Stores Corp, defer. Aloha Bath and Flooring LLC, defer. Alpha Omega Plumbing Inc., defer. Alpine Roofing Co. Inc., defer. American Equipment Systems LLC, defer. Peter R.P. Amerino, individual, defer. Amped Electric LLC, defer. Anacleto Joyboy S. Alcantara, the 6th RME, defer the A General Building, the C1 Acoustical and Installation, and the C36 Plastering. Anacleto Pio Alcantara Army, defer. Jason Grant Anderholm, individual, defer. Apex Telecom LLC, defer. Opposed Painting LLC, defer. Aquios Marine Inc., defer. Jason H. Arquiliotola Army, defer. Automated Conveyance Tech LLC, defer. B7 Hawaii LLC, defer. B&B Island Services LLC, defer. Babcock and Wilcox Construction Co. LLC, defer. BAM Excavation LLC, defer. Matthew B. Barberi individual, defer the B General Building. The C-42 meeting was approved in April 2021. Alyssa E. Bautista Army, defer. Bay Alarm Company, defer. Big Island Custom Flooring Inc., defer. Big Island Plumbing and Solar LLC, defer. Big Island Renovation Inc., defer. Big River Building LLC, defer. Big Wave Construction LLC, approved. James M. Blackburn, individual, defer. Blackstone Pacific LLC, defer. Bodek Construction, Inc., approved. Bragdon Built LLC, defer. Brock Services LLC, defer. Timothy W. Jurisma, RME, defer. Grant L. Brown, RME, defer. Brown Development LLC, defer. Koalani B. Brown, individual, defer the B general building. Build Zone LLC, defer. White B. Burdick, individual, defer. Christopher S. Burgess, RME, defer. C&C North America, Inc., defer. CMC Hawaii Built LLC, defer. C&S Builder LLC, defer. Cable Installers of America LLC, defer. Ralph P. Calder, RME, defer. Elias D. Cantu, RME, defer. Centerline Communications LLC, defer. Sean Builders Inc., defer. Noah S. Chong, RME, defer the C63 high voltage electrical. James Christie, RME, defer. Clearwater Mechanical Plumbing and Underground LLC, defer. Dylan John Clark, RME, defer. Colburn Construction LLC, defer. Cold War Refrigeration Inc., defer. Colt General Contracting LLC, defer. Sean C. Combs, individual, defer. Commercial Painting LLC, defer. Community Creators LLC, defer the C68 MI prefabricated metal buildings. Concrete Oahu LLC, defer. Construction Innovations Group LLC, defer. Contact Decor Inc., defer. Control Touch Systems LLC, defer. Ralph B. Panzo, individual, defer the C5 cabinet millwork and carpentry remodeling and repairs. Crab Services LLC, defer. Creative Woodworking LLC, defer. Jared Michael Cristologo, RME, defer. John M. Custodio, RME, defer. Custom Tile and Stone Inc., defer. DARC Builders LLC, defer. DCSK Plumbing LLC, defer. DDTG Construction Inc., defer the C21 flooring, the C32 ornamental guardrail and fencing, and the C33 painting and decorating. DKB Electrical LLC, defer. DM Pacific Inc., defer. Jonathan H. Delahoyd, RME, defer. Brandon A. Dennis, individual, defer. Keith J. Devery, individual, defer. Dharma Construction LLC, defer. Andrew D. Diaz, RME, defer. Digital Path Inc., defer. Dome Technology LLC, defer the C48 structural steel. Craig M. Dorn, individual, defer. Dragados USA Inc., defer. Ducky Recovery LLC, defer. Dugan Contracting Corporation, approved. Dynamics Group LLC, defer. Eagle Building Systems Inc., defer. Eaton Corporation, Gonzalo Planas Jr., RME, defer. Eaton Corporation, Stephen T. Guido, RME, defer. Eaton Corporation, Jess Yenter, RME, defer. EcoStruction Inc., defer. Ed Dang Machine Works Inc., defer. Edison Power Constructors Inc., defer. Dennis Milliken, Albert, RME, defer. Elite Plus Real Estate, Orem, a professional limited liability company, defer the C5 cabinet millwork and carpentry remodeling and repairs, C68 MI prefabricated metal buildings, C12 drywall, C17 excavating, grading and trenching, C31A cement concrete, C43 sewer sewage disposal drain and pipe lane, and the C48 structural still. Elvina Builders LLC, defer. Enclosed Tensile Structures Inc., defer. Engage Contracting Inc., defer. Essential Cabinet Refacing Inc., defer. Joseph Edinger RME, defer. Merlin SK Fiera RME, defer. FlexGround LLC, defer the C68 Classified Specialist, C3D Pipe Port Servicing, 325 Institutional and Commercial Equipment. Jack Foster RME, defer. Paul L. Freitas, individual, defer. Tian Hong Fu, individual, defer. Kevin S. Fukimoto, individual, defer. GGG Demolition Inc., defer the C24 building moving and wrecking. Nelson L. Gagnon, individual, defer. Gallagher Construction Inc., defer. Canali K. George RME, defer. Getter Dunn Contracting LLC, defer. Go With the Flow Plumbing LLC, defer. Robert W. Goddard, individual, defer. Gold Metal Construction Corp., defer. Green Horizons Kauai LLC, defer. Ground Zero Landscape and Construction LLC, defer. Zionling Yu Wan, individual, defer. Gutter Ninjas LLC, defer. Hawaii Landscaping LLC, defer. HOA Construction Consulting, defer. Hanali Builders LLC, defer. Janelle M. Harada, RME, defer. Harmon Inc., defer. Hawaii Cooling LLC, defer. Hawaii Design and Development LLC, defer. Hawaii Home Creations LLC, defer.
Hawaii Island Power Solutions LLC, Bob Levin, RME, for approved. Hawaii Precision Plastering LLC, Justin Luke, approved. Hawaii Millworks LLC, Jonathan Clayton, defer. Jin Peng Pei, defer. Heinz Plumbing LLC, Gregory Hines, defer. Hitachi Energy USA Inc., Paul Marhofer, defer. Home Remodel and Design LLC, Glenn Fortune, defer. Jonathan Lynn Hopkins, defer. Icon Construction Inc., Alden Wright RME, defer. IB Builders Hawaii LLC, Nathan Lee RME, defer. Ian Kimura RME, defer. Infinity Group LLC, Craig Akina RME, defer. Integrated Systems LLC, Israel Morales RME, approved. Intercool USA LLC, Corey Frederick Johnson RME, defer. Interstates Inc., Lowell Wright RME, defer. Island Cabinets LLC, Greg Blue Crump RME, defer. Island Residential Services LLC, Sean Mornett RME, defer. JGAG Farm Services LLC, Joseph Gaglione RME, defer. Jalen Roberts and Sons Inc., Scott G. Roberts RME, approved. JNA Construction LLC, Justin Absolute RME, defer. JNL Construction Inc., Name Chen RME, defer. JC Hawaii Construction LLC, Jared Kudiamont RME, defer. JDE Construction Inc., John B. Edwards RME, defer. JIA Solution LLC, Evan Cheng, defer. JND Rankin Construction Inc., Donald Rankin RME, defer. JV Construction LLC, John Castro Velasco RME, defer. Janus International Group LLC, Benjamin Rhyme RME, defer. Nicholas William Jeffries RME, defer. Jensen Pool Service Hawaii LLC, Casper Jensen RME, defer. Johansson Contracting Inc., Joseph Johansson RME, defer. Brent Johnson RME, defer. Johnson and Wood Construction Inc., Stephen P. Wood RME, defer. Johnson Controls Security Solutions LLC, Ryan Knowles, RME, defer. Judge Knitting Inc., Daniel Judge, RME, defer. Kalanakila LLC, John Kang, RME, defer. Kaiyo LLC, Jonathan Diodato, RME, defer. Frederick Pasavir, RME, approved. Kawai Concrete Design LLC, David Hibbett, RME, defer. Kawai Mechanical Inc., Kobe Ayonan, RME, defer. KLI LLC, Justin Rodriguez, RME, defer. Keep It Cool and Handy Services LLC, Dale Gapusan, RME, defer. Sean Kelly, RME, defer. Albert Kim, RME, defer. King Rock Mason, LLC, Fiva Amoni, RME, defer. Kingdom Glory LLC, Franklin Thurman, RME, defer. Kingley Construction Group Limited, Adam Frisch, RME, defer. Kinnan Engineering Inc., Israel Wafer, RME, defer. Robert Kiss, defer. Coapaka Electric LLC, James Coapaka Herreras, RME, defer. Keystone Plumbing Corporation, Keith Ishitani, RME, defer. Kung Fu Air Service LLC, Christopher Barr, RME, defer. Marco Hara, RME, defer. Kwan, defer. LA Solar Group Inc., Arrow Catches, RME, defer. Sorry about that. Alan Lau, RME, defer. Jane Navarro, deny. Christopher Lee, RME, defer. Junkai Liang, defer. Lightning Protection Systems LLC, William Stone, RME, defer. Chang Song Lin, defer. Stetson Lindsay, defer. Sean Little, RME, defer. Daniel Loeb, RME, defer. M&J Renovations Inc., Omar Abney, RME, defer. MEI Corporation, Ariel Daiguio, RME, defer. MGM Builders LLC, John Earl, RME, defer. MLZ Contractors Inc., Mark Zhang, RME, defer. MR Construction LLC, Maxim Rachkovsky, RME, defer. Michael Maata, RME, defer. Jeremy James Maddox, defer. Salwini S. Mafi, defer. Maikai Kahana Construction LLC, James Mitchell Pullman Jr., defer. Perk Valley, RME, defer. Mamoet USA North Inc., Jeffrey Jenkins, RME, defer. Mamoet USA North Inc., Sydney King, RME, defer. Brandon Money Faiga, defer. Amadeo Markov, defer. Maui Commercial Landscaping Inc., Christopher Morales, RME, defer. Maui Construction Team LLC, Joe Hano, RME, defer. Maui Homeworks LLC, Andrew Thomas, RME, defer. Maui Solar Pros Inc., Preston Senenzi Jr., RME, defer. Paulo Construction LLC, Nicanor Anastasio Jr., RME, defer. Judson McCandless, RME, defer. Marissa McCandless, RME, defer. McCloskey Mechanical Contractors Inc., David McCloskey Jr., RME, defer. Derek McLean, RME, defer. Oops, sorry, deny. Sean Leder's, RME, approve. McGill Contracting and Construction Services LLC, Michael Garrett, RME, defer. Mermel Enterprises LLC, Zachary Mermel, RME, defer. Darren Mertz, defer. Timothy Miller, defer. Michael Minich, defer. Miles Mizukami, defer. Mokan Corporation, Angel Briones, RME, defer. Mokan Pacific Inc., Darren Fogg, RME, defer. Modbox LLC, Craig S. Smolin, RME, approved. Melvin Moisa, defer. Mobile Air LLC, Brandon and Fernandez RME, defer. Vinny Fayaki Molia, defer. John Mollison, defer. Momona Trimming LLC, Elvin Blanford RME, defer. Michael Moniz, defer. Michael Moore, defer. Murakami Roofing LLC, Jason Murakami RME, defer. Robert Muraoka, defer. Mutzenberg LLC, Noel Mutzenberg RME, approved. NCM Hawaii Inc., Gregory Guerra RME, deferred. Robert Nabatalan RME, defer. Michael Neerman RME, defer. Eric Nakamura RME, defer. Stephen Nakanichi RME, defer. Nakasaka Contracting LLC, Kimberly Nakasaka RME, defer. Nationwide Lifts of Hawaii Inc., Max Murray RME, approved. Cody Navarro RME, defer. Newport Inc. LLC, Caleb Lawson RME, defer. Next Level Custom Builders Inc., John Mescal RME, defer. Next Level Solutions LLC, Neil Tamashiro RME, defer. Leroy Nicholas III RME, defer. Stephen T. Lehman RME, defer. Nings Contracting Inc., defer. Jaffa Pan Army, defer. Nokawoy Plumbing Construction LLC, Timothy Mortimer Army, defer. Nohelani Masonry Contractor Corporation, Tepueli Topu Army, defer. Nolan's Big Island Masonry Inc., Kiakua Hanai Nolan Army, defer. North Shore Exteriors Inc., Dennis Milliken Albert Army, defer. North Star Broadcast Contractors Inc., Jason Cordocas RME, defer. OCI Contracting Inc., defer. Oahu Plumbing and Repairs LLC, Colton Nascimento RME, defer. Breland Odagiri RME, defer. Ohana Air Conditioning LLC, Jeffrey Esposito RME, defer. Oli Home Solutions and Repair LLC, Ty Gibson RME, defer. On Point Construction LLC, Darrow Sigmund RME, defer. One Silver Serve LLC, Allen F. Reed RME, defer. Onesta LLC, Tyson Ferrero RME, defer. Wilton Orr, defer. Oshkosh Aerotech LLC, John Thompson RME, defer. Oxford Electronics Inc., J.D. Rossi RME, defer. P.A. Lewis Construction Inc., Paul A. Lewis RME, defer. PC Construction LLC, Colin R. Saxby RME, defer. Pacific Concrete Works Inc., Eric Potter RME, defer. Pacific Decorative Inc., Douglas Back RME, defer. Pacific Elite Painting Inc., Mark Cohen RME, approved. Pacific Industrial Coatings LLC, Randall Belmonte RME, defer. Pacific Mobile Welding and Fabrication LLC, Riley T. Mansell RME, defer. Pacific Playscapes Inc., Zachary DeBoon RME, defer. Pacific Repairs LLC, Arthur Miller RME, defer. Pacific Striping LLC, Kyle Kamai, defer. Matthew Pan RME, defer. Paradise Home Inspections LLC, Peter Lee RME, defer. Parker and Associates LLC, Stephen Parker RME, defer. Parmis Landscaping and Maintenance LLC, Ganesan Paichimutu RME, defer. Cody Pennington RME, defer. Parisha Stone LLC, Jeffrey Wirtz RME, defer. Corey Peters RME, defer. Scott Peterson, defer.
Performance.
Oh, Peak Performance, thank you.
LLC, Michael D. Keeper, RME, defer.
Elliot B. Peachtree, RME, defer. Vincent A. Piazza III, individual, defer. Place of Refuge, LLC, Travis V. Lanonen, RME, defer. Place Services Incorporated, Troyas Place, RME, defer. Roger A. Plant, RME, defer. Poerio Incorporated, Joseph Mike Poerio, RME, defer. Ernest J. M. Pontus, individual, defer. Johnny Porter, RME, defer. Kanani M.K. Powell, RME, defer. Premier Logistics and Transportations, Andranik Michaelian, RME, defer. Prime Trucking and Excavation, LLC, Max K. Behrens, RME, defer. Prime Core Enterprises, LLC, David C. Willie, RME, defer. Pro Island Drain Cleaning and Service, LLC, Brandon R. Ferreira, RME, defer. ProSet LLC, James P. Hamilton, RME, defer. Prospient Inc., Ananda Bethea, RME, defer. Providence by Design, Construction and Development, LLC, Gary M. Brennan, RME, defer. Puget Sound Abatement Services, LLC, Joseph M. Hyslop, RME, defer. Pu'umalu, LLC, Evan S. Borges, RME, defer. Brian Peon, RME, defer. QUTM Core, Kenneth Corbin, RME, defer. Quality Restoration, Inc., Earl E. Shook Jr., RME, defer. R&C Enterprises, LLC, Robert K. Pilato, RME, defer. R&F Power Solutions, LLC, Andre F. Restrepo, RME, defer. R&R Equipment Rentals, LLC, Ryan K. Pike, RME, defer. RLT Systems, LLC, Robert L. Turner, RME, defer. RSM Electric, LLC, Robert S. Milching, RME, defer. RTJM Design, LLC, Ronnie Akai, RME, defer. RVG Construction Company, Randy V. Gizmundo, RME, defer. R. Hirano Painting, LLC, Roy P. Hirano, RME, defer. Rangeline Utility Services, LLC, Christopher W. Campbell, RME, defer. Kurt A. Raposo, individual, defer. Nathan C. Raycroft, RME, defer. Sunny J. Reed, RME, defer. Rhombus Services, LLC, Amy N. St. Pierre, RME, defer. Robert V. Ross, RME, defer. Shane K. Rutledge, RME, defer. S&K Plumbing Services, LLC, DBA S&K Plumbing. Sandy Michael Watson, RME, defer. Sorry, hold on one second. Thank you. SBGC, Inc., Sean J. Brown, RME, defer. SMFCC, LLC, Scott and Aoki, RME, defer. SRT Electrical Services, LLC, Troy, MRY, Kageyama, RME, defer. SST Construction, LLC, Jeffrey Lee Park, RME, defer. Salt Builders, LLC, Bradley J. Gall, RME, defer. San Diego Electric Sign, Inc., Gregory D. Ballard, RME, defer. Jeffrey J. Scalisi, RME, defer. Isaiah I. Schenk, RME, defer. Schmidt General Contracting, Inc., Matthew G. Schmidt, RME, defer. David H. Shanzanarian, RME, defer. Wendy Chan Shigemura, RME, defer. Luke A. Shute, RME, defer. Signal USA, LLC, Herb H. Lipschutz, RME, defer. Lemuel Silva, individual, defer. Rostislav Sladek, individual, defer. Sound Solution Group, LLC, Stephen T. Williams, RME, defer. Spectra Company, Ruben Lombardo, RME, defer. Levi B. Spurl, RME, defer. Raiden Stankovic, individual, defer. Stephen Hoger and Associates, Inc., Steve H. Hoger, RME, defer. Storage Building Company, LLC, Kenneth R. Slezak, RME, defer. Structural Preservation Systems, LLC, Emily Nilsson Cleland, RME, defer. Summit Innovations Development Corps, Kevin S. Webb, RME, defer. Superior Construction Services, LLC, Kevin K. Machino, RME, defer. TR Electric, LLC, Tracy R. Bingo, RME, defer. Team Industrial Services, Inc., Christopher M. Kaysen, RME, defer. Mark Masal Taga, RME, defer. Tai Sheng Electrician and Plumbing, LLC, Song Lin Zhang, RME, defer. KL Tonhog RME defer. Technical Roofing Solutions Inc. Bernal L. Leandro RME defer. Daniel E. Tefera RME Pacific Islands Group LLC approved. Sok Hwan Teng individual defer. The Paver Turf Wall Co. LLC Stephen J. Biondi RME defer. The Peterson Company LLC John Cummins RME defer. Kevin Thompson RME defer. Titan Specialized Services Inc. David M. White RME defer. Robert J. Tomas RME defer. Koli M. Tonga individual defer. Top Rank in Construction LLC Kanakalele J. Silva RME defer. Sorry, can't see. Top Shape Masonry LLC defer. Top Shelf, Ryan M. Dillon RME defer. Top Shelf Cabinet Solutions LLC Mark Short RME defer. Raquel Ann LC Toyozaki individual defer. Trades Construction Company Uakea Kealohi Kukui Malamalama Owakea Street RME defer. Nathan M. Trahern RME defer. Glenn E. Tremble RME defer. Firelink Enterprises Inc. Mark J. Strachan RME defer. Unique Homes of Hawaii LLC Jason Casey Frost RME approve. United Irrigation Inc. Anthony J. Kunzio RME defer. Unity Tile Design LLC Carrie M. Rice RME defer. Urban Stack Thomas A. Stoddard Jr. RME defer. Versatile Fabrication Hawaii LLC Robert K. Hamili RME defer. Volk Pacific Builders Inc. Brian Volk RME defer. Volta Systems Group LLC Michael A. Velasquez RME defer. WB LLC Wyatt WK Butterbaugh RME defer. WY Construction Inc. Wilson U RME deny. Richard K. Va'alani Jr. RME defer. Michael E. L. Walsh RME defer. Wayne Perry Inc. Milton D. McGill RME defer. Weber Mackay Construction LLC Michael C. Weber RME defer. Wen Ping Wang individual defer. Westcom and TV Inc. Ed T. Sukchai RME defer. Whitewater West Industries Limited Brian A. Vickner RME. Oh no, he withdrew. So just the entity defer. Wild Stallion Excavation LLC with EC Lely T Kaho RME defer. KCJ Wood RME defer. Woods Ohana LLC John R. Woods RME defer. Cleve K. Woolsey Jr. RME defer. XEC Inc. James J. Clifford RME defer. Yamane Construction Group LLC Reed K. Yamane RME defer. Thomas M. Yamasaki RME defer. Zheng Yao Zheng individual defer. And that's it, Chair.
Thank you, Leanna, Candice, and Carrie. At this time, is there any testimony from the public?
No, Chair, not at this time.
No one, yeah. Okay. So, can I get a motion on the application committee's recommendation to the contractors board?
Motion to accept.
Second.
Thanks, Maurice, and thanks, John. Yeah. So, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? So the motion is carried. If there isn't anything else, the next committee meeting will be June the 2nd, 2025. And if that's it, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
Here.
Thank you.